there, and welcome back to Above the Noise. If you are a business owner and you've been burned in the past by marketing that has overpromised and underdelivered, then this is the podcast for you. I'm Christy Wilson, and if you're anything like I was when I was trying to grow my businesses back in the day, you've probably spent a ton of money, right? You've been locked into contracts with agencies or freelancers that just did not produce results, and you just overall did not see a return on your investment, or you didn't see the results that you were hoping for, right? Maybe a little return. So the truth of the matter is that it's not your fault. You just haven't found the right partner yet, right? We aim to, it's one of the most important things, in my opinion, is that you find someone or an agency or whatever it may be that wants to partner with you to grow your business. So what we try to do on this podcast is break down real strategies that small business owners like you, like me, we can use to grow our business, attract more customers, clients, patients, and finally see that return on our marketing investment and our marketing efforts. All right, if you're ready, let's do it. Today, we're going to focus in on something that, to be honest with you, when I've discussed it with potential clients over the past couple of weeks, it's something that has made them just a little uncomfortable when I provide a specific strategy, right? But it's super important, way too important to ignore. I know a lot of times we don't want to adjust what we're doing, or we might have to go outside our comfort zone to really grow as a business. And I want you to look at the fact that Google may be showing your business profile instead of your website. It is something that is more recent. In 2025, Google has really put the effort into their new AI-powered search features, and it is really changing the way, especially for local businesses, right? If you have a local business, medical practice, legal practice, restaurant, bakery, coffee shop, pretty much any local business, right? It's really changing the way things are done for local businesses like ours. We have some local businesses as well, IT company and restaurants. You could have the absolute best, prettiest, most yay website out there on the planet, right? But if your Google business profile isn't optimized, you may still be invisible. So today we're going to talk about, number one, what's happening with Google's AI search. I know there's a lot of AI stuff out there. It's overwhelming for many of the business owners I talk to. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. We're going to touch a little bit on why your website alone, I typically say, it just isn't going to cut it anymore, right? And then third, we're going to talk a little bit about what you can do in less than an hour. That's right, less than an hour's time. I know you're busy, to make sure that your business still shows up, it gets clicked on, and you're getting clients or patients or customers, okay? All right, so let's start with the first piece. What's happening with Google right now, right? What is the focus? Let's break down what's going on, what's new this year. We're already, I would say, it's still technically first half of the year, but barely, right? We're already in May. So Google this year has really been focused on rolling out something called Search Generative Experience, right? Or you might have heard of SGE. It's abbreviation. Basically, it boils down to AI-powered answers that appear above where you'd usually see your search results, right? And so when we're looking at that, those answers don't always link to your website anymore, okay? So I'm not saying your website's not important, the SEO is not important, it absolutely is, but I'm saying sometimes they don't link to the website. Instead, Google's pulling from other things such as your Google business profile, right? It's searching through your reviews. It's looking at your Q&As on there, on that profile. It's looking at posts that you may have. And it's even looking at what people say about you online. Okay, so if your business info, number one, isn't current, number two, it's not consistent and optimized, you could get skipped over, right, with the new AI features and the new AI search process. So the way I explained it to someone on the phone the other day, or someone in a meeting, is to look at it like this. Google's creating your business bio, right, on the fly. And if your profile's outdated, if it's confusing or it's just empty, a lot of them are empty, people don't do anything with it, then Google has nothing to work with, okay? So very important that you are keeping up on your business profile. So, number two, let's talk a little bit about why this will matter for you as a local business or me as one of my local businesses, right? So I'm just going to, we serve a lot of chiropractors. So I'm just going to throw out chiropractic business, right? Let's say someone searches best chiropractor in Atlanta, best chiropractor in Nashville, or med spa near me, right? One of those, or whatever business it is near me. Even if you have a spectacular, fabulous, amazing website, Google might never send them there. Instead, it might show your business profile first, or worse, if you're not optimizing, you're not keeping up on posts, you're not keeping up on Q&As, you're not doing what you need to do there, it's going to show your competitors. Yeah, bad news on that, right? So we really have to stop thinking of your Google business profile as just the set it and forget it thing. Oh, I'll just update the information, set it and forget it. It's now like your new mini homepage. Again, it doesn't substitute in for a website. I always recommend multi-channel, and there's different reasons for that, and we'll talk about that in another episode. But this is like a new mini web page, right? Or homepage, I should say, homepage. So next thing, you're probably asking, like this other individual did, well, what can I do to fix this? And I don't have much time. So let's talk about how we can fix it in maybe less than an hour, something you can do today, right? This is your 1 hour audit time. Okay, when you get off of this podcast, you're done. Close it out, grab a coffee, set a timer, set your watch alarm, set your phone alarm, and knock it out right away so that it's done. Okay, first step. I recommend you look at and update all of your info. Okay, check your hours, check your phone numbers, your services, your links. Just go through the profile, check everything, and look at anything that needs to be adjusted or changed for accuracy purposes. Make sure that your address and your service area are listed accurately, right? Okay. Next, I would recommend adding 5 new photos, including your storefront or the front of your place or your team or a recent job well done, anything that you have like that. It doesn't have to be a very specific thing, but 5 photos. People trust what they see, and people like visuals. I'm a visual learner. People like visuals, right? Next, I'd love to see you post something. It can be a tip, a client win, an FAQ. You're like, oh no, another platform to post on. But we think of it that way. Think of it like a social post, right? Super short, helpful, and relevant. 3 important things. Short, valuable, helpful, gives them value, worth looking at, and relevant to your ideal client, customer, patient, whatever it may be. Okay, I want you to respond to at least 3 reviews. Thank the good ones, if nothing else. If you're not doing this already, if you're already responding to reviews, high five, fist bump, you've got it. Professionally reply to any negative ones if needed. It is a thing, right? You want to reply. I'd also recommend that you add Q&As. Answer the questions that you hear all the time from patients coming in, from customers coming in, from clients coming in. Do you accept walk-ins? What services do you offer? Do you offer a free consultation? Whatever it is that you're hearing when people call up first, go ahead and use it as your Q&As. These are things that are now showing up in AI search. And they're going to help to, number one, get you seen. And number two, people are going to see it. They like visually seen, building trust, all the things. Okay. So what happens when your profile is strong is Google trusts you more, right? And so we know that when Google trusts our profile more, we are going to show up higher in local results. And what does that equate to? That equates to more eyeballs. More people see you, right? And that's important. The more people that see you, the more likely they are to become a client, customer, patient, etc. More calls are made from your profile, right? More bookings are made through your profile, or they come in because they link to your website. And this often happens even within the first 30 days of doing this. I always tell people you really want to give 60 to 90 days to start seeing good results. And the best part is you don't have to pay for ads, so there's no ad spend to start seeing these results. And who doesn't want a handful more calls, right, in 45 days? Who doesn't want 10 extra calls? Of course we do. So again, I am not saying that your website does not matter. Those words did not come out of my mouth. I don't want misunderstandings. It does. It does matter. But in 2025, what we're seeing right now is it's no longer the only thing that matters, right? And you want that strong multi-channel strategy. Google is building the first impression for you. And that's whether you help Google or not. So guess what? Let's help Google, right? That's going to be the best chance of getting our business seen and ranking where we need to rank to get the eyeballs and the phone calls in. Okay, so even if you just spend less than an hour this week, set your timer, less than an hour, update your Google business profile. I promise it will pay off, even if it's just some extra calls, even if it's just ranking a little bit higher. And best is if you can start actually working on your local profile and your local SEO. Your citations, it will help you as a local business. If you would like a full checklist, just drop the word Google in my DMs or say, hey, Christy, I want the checklist. You can reach me on all platforms at The Profitability Pathmaker. You can reach us at nextlevelconnected.com. You can reach us by sending an email to info@nextlevelconnected.com, right? And I will send over a checklist or just jump on a free strategy session. No sales, I promise. All right. Well, this has been a quick above the noise, but it was an important one. Again, I'm Christy Wilson, and my goal is to help you show up, stand out, and get a better ROI, or for some of you, ROI at all, right? Just a return on what you're investing, both time and money into your marketing. All right, get out there, optimize those profiles, and let's get some more calls. Let's get some more eyeballs on our business. Let's get some more customers.